Hey guys, it's David. Welcome to our 100th video. For this one, I thought we'd do something a little bit special. Now, there's been 100 videos on our channel, The Wet Rats. But what is The Wet Rats? What does that mean? How did we come up with a name like that? Let's take a look.
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. It's gonna rain. And I'm afraid the kids don't like the rat to be wet.
Now that was a clip from our previous channel, Yars Productions. If you've been watching our stuff here on The Wet Rats, you've no doubt seen some of our old uploads from Yars Productions coming back on here. That particular one was from our old series called The Series. In that, I asked my friend Bradley if he could say a line about how the weather was getting bad and he had to leave because it was going to rain, and he worked at Chuck E. Cheese and he dressed up in the Chucky costume, and if he didn't get back before it started to rain, the costume was going to get wet and the kids were all going to be upset, that kind of thing. He paraphrased that all into, kids don't like the rats to be wet. I thought that was a much better line than anything I came up with, so I decided to keep that. He wanted to do a reshoot of it, but I thought it was fine. So it kind of just became a running joke after that. And one day, Bradley shows up and he wants to film a new video. Not part of that series, not part of anything Yars Productions, he just wants to make a video. He has nothing in mind. He has no plan for the video. So we decide, you know what, he wants to make a video so bad, let's give him the worst possible video we can imagine. Something terrible, something no one would ever want to watch. And now you're going to watch it. Here it is. I've been hanging out this footage for about 3 years now, waiting to unleash it on the world. The worst video imaginable. The Wet Rats.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yep, we're filming a movie. Starting 9 a.m. Hey! Hey, Nottingham. Hit it. Got mud on my boots.
Kids don't like the rat wet.
Extreme close up. Say it again. I can't with your face. Okay, alright. Say it again. Kids don't like the rat to be wet.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I need to find my way to Chuck E. Cheese.
You're wet. You're in the wrong neck of the woods, boy. Chuck E. Cheese ain't anywhere around here.
Kids don't like the wet rat to be wet.
How'd you wind up in this neck of the woods? Boy, speak. Wire. You walked a long ways.
I walk.
So, looks like you're king of the rats, huh, boy? We'll show you the king of the rats, boy. We'll take you down to the water. You like getting wet?
Nope.
And why not?
Kids don't like the rat to be wet. I really don't want to do this movie anymore.
So, boy, tell me about yourself. You got a girlfriend?
Nope.
He said no. Oh.
Wait. I've seen that story before. I know what you guys are talking about now. The two hicks, the two hillbillies in the hills getting trapped, huh?
Come on, we'll show you the water, rat. The only way to Chuck E. Cheese is through the water. You don't want to get wet, but you're gonna have to face your fears. I know you don't want to get in the water. But the only way for the rat to get dry is for the rat to get wet. There's no way around. You hear that noise? That's the sound of it. Low water bridge. More like high water, no bridge. So, boy, where you from? Anaheim? Mexico?
Nope, just from a rat hole.
Rat hole's not no address book.
What's better known as New York City?
So, a city boy.
Well, not really. I got tricked into going to New York City.
How'd you get tricked?
I was making some films with two buddies before they disappeared.
What kind of movies was that?
I did talk about it.
Me and George made a movie once. Wanna know what it was called? Tell him, George. Tell him it was called. It was about getting rats wet. Looks like it's time for the sequel. Even wetter. Just when you thought it was safe to play with the rat. Hey rat, you ready? We've arrived. It's time to face your fears. It's time to fillet your fish. The fish is your fear. We're the fillets.
I'm ready to go eat. I'm done making this movie.
Come this way, boy.
I'm really done making this movie! Let's go eat. Did you hear that? I hear it.
That's the sound of destiny falling from the river. That's your fear calling. Are you gonna face it? Water's real nice here. Nothing bites too hard. What?
Let's go ahead and jump on it.
I can't swim, you I got a broken knee. There's only one way to suck it. My friend Jim swam in the sweater forever. Right, Jim?
That's his name.
My name was George.
I was gonna keep changing it.
Come, Bradley. Come up to the rail.
My name ain't Bradley.
Bradley Nottingham. From New York. Philly. You better tell your mom you're sorry, boy. Because this is the last time you'll ever think about her. Before the next time.
Next time I think about her. Let's go eat, 'cause I'm hungry.
You can't eat till you defeat your fear. Stomach may be empty on food, but it's full of fear. You, boy, you give up that easily? Did me and Bob teach you nothing? That was it. The original Wet Rats video. After that, we kind of continued to use the words as a joke, and anytime we would form like a fake group, like we had a fake band we had that we called the Wet Rats, whatever. So when it came time to name a new YouTube channel, the Wet Rats just made the most sense. And that's what we went with, and so now you know what the Wet Rats means, why we're called that, the whole backstory. If you've been watching our videos, thank you so much. This is our 100th one, and we really appreciate anybody who's watched us or supported us so far. If this is your first video watching, well, it's probably going to be your last after that. But again, thanks for checking us out. Look forward to an update very soon about some major changes that are happening on our channel. But for now, bye. That was kind of an awkward ending.
Yeah, it was.
Here's to 100 more, I guess.
Now what are we doing?
Let's cut this. Why are we still rolling? Let's cut.